Hey, Miss Ellis's class, it's Miss Kaniva. I wanted to take this opportunity to talk up some books for you. Remember, you can check out them from the physical library or from our online platform, Overdrive/Sora. In this book talk, I'll talk up some high interest books with different voices that are available either from our library or via Overdrive. So I'm going to take you to Destiny first. Remember, we're on the home page. We go to academics, we go to libraries. We're going to be in the East Campus book catalog. It takes a second to get there. And I'm already logged in. You see my picture and my name here. Okay. So the first one I wanted to show you is a graphic novel. And it's called Angola Janga, Kingdom of Runaway Slaves. This is a really cool graphic novel. It's about an event I knew nothing about, a story rarely captured. In the late 16th century, as Portuguese colonists invaded Brazil and took its people as slaves, a group of runaway slaves created their own kingdom and called it Angola Janga. You'll learn some history while being astonished and inspired by the amazing artwork in the graphic novel. So remember, if you want to check it out, you just click hold, and then we'd be able to have it for you at the East Line cafeteria within the time period that the hold says. Okay? I'm going to click off of there. Next up is a book in our, that's a newer book for us. It is called The Waning Age. And if you like thrillers and a little bit of sci-fi, this one might be for you. So it's by S.E. Grove, and it's set in San Francisco. Protagonist Natalia Pena is a teenager who works as a hotel maid. She loves martial arts and cares for her 11-year-old brother, Calvino, who they call Cal. But it's a different world than the one we live in. When children become teenagers, they start to wane, meaning they lost their ability to feel emotions. And that's quite the opposite of teens today. But the problem is Cal isn't waning, so a mysterious corporation kidnaps him for testing. Natalia, who is also supposed to wane, surprisingly is crushed, and she'll do anything to save her brother. See if she can save him and reveal the truth about waning. Good thriller page turner right there. Okay, let's go ahead and look at When My Heart Joins 1,000. So this is a young adult book, also a little bit of romance, all right, for you romantics out there. So this book centers on Alvy Fitz, a character who doesn't fit in with the rest of the crowd, but she doesn't much care either. She has seen many doctors and social workers and taken a host of medications. Her goal is to make it to her 18th birthday without any problems so that she can be emancipated and free. But if she messes up, she'll remain in her group home. She stays away from people, afraid that something bad will happen. That is until she meets Stanley, who has a chronic illness. She is drawn to him, but will she let him get close when she is used to shutting everyone out? Next up is also a new book. We Are Here to Stay. It's a nonfiction collection of essays called We Are Here to Stay, collected by Susan Coughlin. In it, you'll meet 9 teenagers who carried a big secret with them in their entire lives. They are not U.S. citizens. Featuring students from Colombia, Mexico, Ghana, Independent Samoa, and Korea. They entered the U.S. hopeful of a good education and a violent and poverty-free life, but it also means they've left their homelands. Okay, so we're going to visit Overdrive. So remember, all these that we got here can be checked out, and you can take them for 3 weeks. You can always renew online. All right, so let's see here. We're going to go to Overdrive. Let's go back here. We're going to go back to that page, and I'm going to go to Overdrive, ebooks, and audiobooks. I'm going to talk about 2 books here that I think you might like. This one is called A Heart and a Body in the World. Definitely interesting book. It is about a girl who faces tragedy. Her name is Annabelle. So tragedy happens in Annabelle's life, a tragedy so terrible that she decides to run from it. She runs cross-country from Seattle to Washington, D.C., followed by Grandpa Ed in his RV. Her run gains national attention, and people cheer her on as she crosses state borders. And although the attention and scenery distract her from the tragedy, she can't entirely ever run away from it. See what happens to Annabelle and how she begins to try and cope with it in a heart and a body in the world. Okay, finally, we have a book called Divided We Fall. Oh, I had it right here, sorry. Queued up for you. Divided We Fall. And it focuses on Danny Wright, who is a soldier. You can see the picture there, that's him. He's a soldier in the National Guard following in his father's footsteps. The Guard is called in Boise, Idaho to control the crowd at a protest. And then, so you probably have seen this happening today, actually, where the National Guard gets called in for protests. And Danny's gun actually misfires and sets off a domino effect of violence. 12 people are dead, and the president wants the soldiers arrested. The governor sides with the soldiers. Tensions build on both sides, and Danny's misfire unknowingly starts America's second Civil War. So all these books, these Divided We Fall and the other book as well, are actually A Heart and Body World. We have that in a physical copy as well, so if you'd rather read them there, you can. And this is a trilogy, Divided We Fall. And then you can see here, this is an audiobook. Okay, but we have the regular book as well. So if you would like to check any of these out, please do so either online or via the book, the physical book, and you'll be able to do that. Happy reading and have a great Leiden Pride Day. Remember, email me if you need anything, gkeneva@leiden212.org. Thank you. Have a good one.